Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Offense up to the line fast. To throw here on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. Here we go. Set. Set, go.
They'll run here from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
49ers to the line. Here comes another 2-point attempt. They give it to the back of the zone read. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd and 9. Milton now. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, Milton. Into the hands of Neighbors. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on, set. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Complete to number 28. A gain of a yard. And the Giants.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Giants ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Trap low 80. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Tracy once more. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they push their lead to 23.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He's going to field this at the 2. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Slot man in motion right.
Go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Here's 2nd and 5. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
So the 49ers once again going for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Man in motion here.
Set go.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
49ers 34.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.